Welcome to Nick Does Food and Drinks. Today we'll be taking a look at the ever popular and trendy Dalgona coffee. Be sure to take advantage of this easy recipe right at home so you can showcase it to all your friends and family. Stay tuned and find out how to put this together. Not only is this a beautiful recipe, it's also delicious and very refreshing on a warm spring day like we're having right now in Vegas. To start with, we're going to begin with our bowl here and then be adding just 3 ingredients to make that almost coffee whipped cream. So to start with, I've got my bowl here and I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of white granulated sugar and toss it right into my bowl. Following that up, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. Be sure it's instant, that way it will dissolve right into your mixture. So 1, 2. Now on top of that, we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of hot water, just like so. 1, 2. You can see that coffee is already starting to break down from that hot water added to the mix. And we'll let that set for just 1 second and we're going to give it a nice mix. Now you can either do this by hand whisking, which is going to take a lot longer, or in my case, I'm going to be using my electric mixer. With the electric mixer, it's going to save you a lot of time and keep that carpal tunnel at bay. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. So be sure to start your mixer out on a low speed. If you flip it up to high speed like that, you're gonna make a huge mess. So let's start getting this mixed. Now you can see just after 1 minute of mixing, the color's starting to change and it's starting to thicken up quite nicely. However, we want to keep it going to incorporate as much air as possible to give us that light, fluffy texture. Let me get back to mixing. Now you can see after 5 minutes of mixing how much the color has actually changed on this and how much the volume's increased. However, I think I'm going to give it a few more minutes of mixing to try to make it just a little bit fluffier. Give me a perfect time to taste the bit that dropped off of my mixer. It's already tasting great. After that few extra minutes of mixing, you can see it's right there at that desired fluffiness. So let's go ahead and start getting this coffee put together. Like I said, it's time to go ahead and assemble our Dalgona coffee. To start with, I like putting a few ice cubes right into my serving vessel choice, just like so. Then on top of that, I am going to add milk. In this case, I'm using almond milk, but you can use regular milk, soy milk, or anything in between. So right there is about a good level, I think. Now on top of that, we are going to add our Dalgona coffee mix right on top. Look how beautiful that looks. Sometimes it takes a little bit of encouragement to get it to release from the spoon. It is a rather sticky mix. Just noticed I made a little bit of a mess down the side of the glass. Let's get that cleaned up. Now you can't tell me that doesn't look absolutely beautiful. Now for presentation, I like to leave the Dalgona mix right on top of the milk. However, for drinking, you've got to give it a mix here, get everything nice and incorporated. It almost gives you the consistency of a frap once you get it all mixed together. And don't forget to clean off the spoon. Now that we've got it all mixed together, let's give it a taste and see how it turned out. it feels just like a frap in your mouth. Now, and also I get some hints of caramel in there with the coffee notes, and it's sweet, but not too sweet. I recommend giving this drink a go at home, and you will be very satisfied and pleasantly surprised by the results. I wanted to thank everybody for tuning in to this episode of Nick Does Food and Drinks. Be sure to give this video a like and leave me a comment down below. And if you like my content, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on my latest. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.